Hey guys, it's CSFan001 here, welcoming you to part 4 of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I just thought I'd go ahead and say something. This is going to be the last video you guys can vote on, and part 5 will be the video where I announce the faction I side with. I just thought I'd go ahead and say that now, just so you guys know. Grab some stuff out of there. So last time we basically finished up some stuff in Goodsprings. This time we will officially leave Goodsprings.
That's close enough.
I'm not an enemy.
Sorry about the gun. We got off to a bad start.
We'll worry about Caravan in a minute. There's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you.
He doesn't look very tough, though. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends...
Exactly. What are you going to do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolf.
Maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two.
Not exactly.
Start with...
I would not say that.
So what's going on? Oh.
If you talk to him, he'll give you a caravan deck, but we're not going to worry about that because... Oh, Doctor's back here. You definitely want that. Because I'm not going to play caravan very much. I might play a few hands of it so you guys can see how it's played. But it's really not an effective means of gaining caps. Plus, the trophy for it is really, really glitched. Well, there's 2 trophies for it. The second trophy is incredibly glitched. Like, it ends up taking, like, 35 victories or so to actually get the trophy instead of the, like, 30-ish that it claims it'll take. Well, 30 that it claims it'll take. Floor safe here. Let's see what's in it, shall we? So, yes, lockpicking is exactly the same as it was in Fallout 3. Ooh, a baseball bat. That's worth some caps. Don't really want that or that. We'll take that. Oh, nice. Level up. Level up. Level up works basically the same as it did in Fallout 3. So let's see how many skill points I'm getting to level 14. I'll be getting a perk, though, that'll give me more later on. Actually, I might be able to take that this level. Don't really need that. I'm going to up repair to 25. And how about we up... you know what? Let's go ahead and get science up to 25 so we can hack terminals. So what do we want? 10% damage against female opponents. It's so weird. 10% of damage against male opponents. Intense training. We don't really need that or that. I would say this so that we can level... This is exactly the same as it was in the last game. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, you gain an additional 10% to total experience points whenever experience points are earned. So this will allow us to level up faster. And we're going to take that because we have 50 levels. Yes, we have 50 levels to get through, even though I kind of doubt that we'll reach level 50. I would almost doubt reaching level 40. But then again, depending on if we do the DLCs, or at least a couple of them, we should get at least a decent way through. So we're not going to work on Ghost Town Gunfight yet. I want to wait until we get to a higher skill level because powder gangers are basically the raiders of this game. They really aren't that tough. I just prefer to have a little bit more before we take it on. So what we want to do now is we need to find the men that tried to kill us. And to do that... Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do that actually, since we have a high enough repair. There's actually 2 things we can do with the high enough repair now that I think about it. First, let's head back into Doc Mitchell's house. And is there anything on the porch? No, there is not. Because I want to go ahead and do both of these before we head out, just for a little extra money and stuff, before we begin our journey through the wastes. I am so ready to begin journeying through the wastes after like 4 freaking videos. Okay, 9mm submachine gun here. Repair it with a 25 repair or higher. We get a free 9mm submachine gun. Thank you very much, game. I will take that. I guess that he doesn't mind us taking it because he couldn't fix it himself. Alright, 9mm submachine gun's actually a pretty good weapon. There are better 9mm weapons. Primarily, I'm thinking of Maria, which is actually Benny's gun. Yes, spoiler alert, we're going to be getting Benny's gun later in the game. It's not like we didn't really expect him to die. I mean, seriously, he tried to kill us. Obviously, we're going to be doing something about that, or this wouldn't be Fallout. Okay, so now that we're back out, let's walk the 100 feet or so down to the saloon and fix that radio before we head out deeper into the wastes. This way we can get just a bit more money, and I might do a bit of trading as well. mean, seriously, guys, why not render the plants a different color? It wouldn't be too expensive and it wouldn't take more than a day or so. If any of you guys get that reference, I'm going to be impressed, honestly. I'll be a bit impressed if you get that. Because I actually just saw that movie recently. Well, actually, I've seen it before now. I just recently saw it again on Comedy Network, I believe is what it's called. Oh, it's only at 20? Oops. Well, that's good enough.
Feeling thirsty?
I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it.
Come on, I deserve
Not at all.
more.
I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of... Now, how about...
We'll worry about that later on. She is the bartender, obviously, in Goodsprings, so she's not selling anything we actually need. I only really converse with doctors and weapon ammo merchants. I don't really need the alcohol or the apparels that much because I usually have pretty good progression for apparel. Actually, the Gunrunner's base sells very, very good apparel. The fact that they're going to be giving us combat armor there is really helpful because we actually need some combat armor. Well, we will eventually. We don't need it yet, but Reinforced Mark II combat armor is about the best armor in the game that's relatively easy to acquire. As is the NCR Ranger, Veteran Ranger armor is also very good. However, I will admit, though, that I don't really like the Brotherhood armor just because the T51B armor, because there's only a few suits of it, it's kind of hard to get, and then you have to pay to repair it. And I also am not a huge fan. Well, actually, I love it if you can get the best two armors in the game. I'm not going to spoil what they are, though. But there are two armors in the game that are incredibly resistant. And I mean just so freaking resistant. But unfortunately, we won't be getting that. We couldn't be getting them for a very long time. So I'm not really going to talk about them just yet, though, because obviously we can't do anything about them just yet. Let's get rid of all these. We don't really need any of this. Cigarettes still sell very well in this game. Definitely worth picking up. Pre-war books don't have much of a purpose in this game, if any. Keep the pressure cooker, though. You'll be needing it. Keep the scrap metal. You'll be needing it. Sell those. And do not sell your canteen. We need some scrap electronics and sensor modules, actually. I want to see if he's got any cheap. Let's see what he's got. Electronic scraps. No, he does not have any of those. Oh, he does have them. Okay, I'll take that now then. And a sensor module. Ooh, that's expensive. You know what? I know a better place to get that where it won't cost anything.
Give me a shout if you need any.
I know a much better place to pick that up where it won't cost anything. So I would say that is not worth the time. Man, abnormally long loading times for this early in the game. I do think it has something to do with downloading the DLCs. That's why I may end up deleting them and just reinstalling a couple of them. Or even just Old World Blues, because I think that even when I had that, I could still... The rendering's even worse now! That doesn't even look like a plant. That looks like metal. Seriously? Jeez. That's just disappointing. Normally I would fast travel, but there is actually something really cool over here that has to do with the Wild Wasteland trade, and I actually didn't even know exactly where this was until I saw Carnivorous Monster's Let's Play of the game, and he knew where it was. I never knew exactly where it was. I don't know if I'd ever even found it. Might be kind of hard to find with all these super glitchy textures. I mean, at least they've got the color right now, but those don't even look like plants. They just look like strangely shaped pieces of frickin' metal. It's going to be harder to find it because of them. Is it... Oh, there it is. Right there. This is a reference to Indiana Jones' Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Yeah, you get the weird music whenever it happens. And we get the Suave Gambler hat. We find a body crumpled up inside of a refrigerator. That is a reference, of course, to Indiana Jones' Kingdom of the Crystal Skull when he hid in the refrigerator, though he didn't actually die in the movie because it was right at the very beginning. And I'm pretty sure the Mythbusters or someone tested it and found out that it wouldn't have been possible to survive that way. Then again, it didn't seem possible in the first place. Whoa! Long jump. You can get hurt by fall damage, so try not to fall too often. Sometimes there's a guy here that'll come up and ask you to help him out and, like, rescue somebody up on top of the hill, but it's just a scam so that he can try to kill you. Oh, before you venture deeper into the wasteland, you may revise your character. We don't have anything to do, so let us travel onward, guys. We are locked in as a beautiful female character named NCSLP. Yeah, let's go. We're not going to worry about him, though. There's not really much of a point of it. I mean, there's a few resources up there, but it's almost just more dangerous than it is actually worthwhile. Young geckos. Oh. Oh, he's a hunter. That's probably why he was tougher to kill. Oh, hey, I thought you were dead. Screw you. Oh, crap. I'm actually going to be suffering penalties to some of my skills because I don't have a... I'm not carrying enough weight. That's embarrassing. Well, that might happen for a while early on while I'm trying to build up some caps. But don't worry, that won't be a problem as the game goes on. It'll more be the opposite way around. I'll be having some difficulty carrying everything later in the game, of course, like Fallout 3 could be. There's something up there, but we're not going that way. As you can see by the map, it's having us go here. That is the entrance to Lonesome Road. I might walk up there in a minute. That is the entrance to Old World Blues. That is the entrance to Dead Money, but we obviously can't do it. And that is the entrance to Honest Hearts. Otherwise, we do not have any locations discovered just yet. Radiation is back in this game. If you stand in it for too long, you're going to die. And if you stand in it for certain periods of time, you will end up suffering various statistic penalties, usually to endurance and agility, and it's just naturally not a good thing to overdose in radiation. Or to feel radiation at all, for that matter. The heck is that thing going? I'm not going to fight them if they don't go after me. In this game, the over-the-shoulder view is improved, and there's actually kind of a cool little glitch you can do with that, but I'll show that off probably next video. More bloat flies, but they are not worth fighting because they are not worth much XP. I'm just trying to make sure that I save as much gear as possible until I actually need it. And we don't really need to waste it on freaking bloat flies and geckos and... Well, we do when they rush at us like that. A note about bats that I'll be making in the next couple videos. It's very important. I'll be talking about that really in the next... I've got a couple things to talk about in the next video. That sort of glitch that you can do with over-the-shoulder view and some stuff about bats. So, let's talk to this NCR guy.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're...
What's going on in Prim?
Convicts from the prison up the road have taken over. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this...
Shouldn't you be protecting the town?
We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. We don't have the equipment to take out the convicts.
Except I can do it myself. I can kind of do it myself. I mean, fast travel, we already know about how to fast travel. So now that we have discovered Prim, I'd say that's a pretty good place to stop for this video. So next time, we're going to hit an oh, that's not an invisible wall, okay. And actually you're going to see here how to see mines. There's going to be mines in front of the bridge. You don't want to step on them because they'll blow you up, but you can defuse them. If you can hit X fast enough, you can defuse them, take them for yourself. So now that we've reached Prim, I'd say that's a good place to stop. So guys, next time we will head into Prim. I'll talk about some stuff and I will announce the faction that we will be working with. So see you guys then.